Hey there you guys, it is me, RandomJosh, and I'm back again with another Random Monday video. And today, as you can tell by the title, we're actually going to be unboxing and doing a little bit of a review, kind of, I don't really know what to call it at this point in time. But essentially I got a new ring light. I say new, but I've never actually had one before, so this is really exciting actually. A lot of people have been saying about my videos, and obviously I know the lighting is not the best in this room, as you can tell already. Being the darker months of the year, by the time I get home from work it's like pitch black already, so I don't really get any of that natural light coming through my window, which I normally would use. So I wanted to up the game a little bit, and I decided it's time to get the ring light. So this was actually a Christmas present for myself from my sister, so thank you very much to her for that. But it was a real necessity. So I'm gonna get it now. It is very large. The box is honestly humongous and very heavy, but that's basically what it looks like. It is the, I think it's called the Neewer light. So I think we should just basically get this bad boy opened. I don't know the best way to do this. This is going to be disastrous, I can already feel it. But hopefully this should really help to amp up, you know, the quality of my videos. So I'm hoping, like, when I do my makeup videos, this is going to help you guys see them a lot better, because obviously you're watching a makeup tutorial to see the makeup, so you actually gotta see the makeup. Doesn't make much sense if you can't see it. Oh, okay. So, oh Jesus. I'm just gonna put this on the floor for now. Sorry if I keep popping off and off of camera. So there's a little box at the top here. Let's just take a little look inside of this. Oh, so this looks like the stuff. Bloody hell. I did not expect it to be that heavy. So this looks like a part of the tripod, which is cool. You can see it's, I don't know if you can see. Let me get this out. This needs to come out anyways. So you can see that it's got a little bit of a screw. So I'm really hoping that this definitely does fit. If that is actually what I'm looking at. I don't actually know if that's the right bit that I'm looking at. I'm really confused by this. Yeah. There's some more pieces in this box as well. So it's got, oh, this is the piece. This is like a, I think it's called like a shoe. So it kind of, you can screw it in, and like, you've got the like slidey thing that you can pop on certain cameras. I don't think mine has that. So yeah, I don't really know what to use that for at this point. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe there is a use for it that I just don't know of yet. And we also have this, which looks like something to do with, again, a way of attaching the camera perhaps. I'm so lost. There's so many like things. Oh my goodness. Like, does this move? Or is it just like a sturdy, I don't know. Because it looks like it should bend, but it doesn't bend. Like, the way that it's ribbed, I guess. I don't know. I'm really confused by all this. So yeah, that's the contents of that little bit of a box. Oh goodness. This is the heavy bit. So the final bit that's in the box is obviously the actual light, and as you can see there, it is Neewer branded. And it does come with this lovely casing, which is super cool, which I think is quite like solid, I guess. just to protect the light, because obviously it's a light. You don't want it to like smash. So let's take a little look. We can open it up. Oh my god. This looks hella insane. So there's like some documents. See, I've heard that the manual is a little bit confusing to actually set it up, but we're gonna give it a go. It might give us a bit of insight on what the hell all this stuff is. So here's the actual light itself. Looks pretty awesome. Yeah, might as well. It's a bit of a fashion accessory, as you can tell. So what I was looking at earlier, I just realised, where has it gone? Yes, so this little thing actually, I think, if I'm correct, I think there is a way of opening it up a little bit more, maybe. God, this is so intense and confusing. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the way that you, yes, so you can slide this little thing in there and you've got a little bit of a, like, I think it is called like a foot stand or something like that, which you can totally screw your, and you can secure that in place as well, by the way, just so you know. So that is really sturdy actually, and then you can just pop your camera on top of that and then you have your light. I should really be careful with these. So these are actually the like filters. So these are to be clipped around the actual light to cause a different like effect, so to say. So there's like the clear kind of white one for like white lighting, or you actually also have, if I can get it out once again. Oh. Or you have the orange ones, which gives you a bit of a warmer light. I'll probably be mostly using these ones because it's just brighter and a little bit more generic, I guess. But you never know, these might come in handy for some people who want to take warmer pictures, and I may use them in the future. Who knows? So the first thing says the installation of the light stand. Okay, so it's a folding state. Hold the middle pole of the light stand with one hand and draw out the stand legs. With the other hand, adjust the stand legs to the angle you want. This looks really aggressive because like you have to pull these all the way around. And that doesn't sound like it wants to move. Do you have to like loosen this? I bet you do. You totally do. They don't actually tell you that. But you need to loosen this because you'll probably break it. I don't know how loose it needs to go, but there we go. You see, now it moves. So you actually have to go pretty much completely like that. And you can again use these to adjust the heighting as well. But I'm just going to go the full mile and tighten that back up. Because you've also got all of these that you can't actually see because it's too tall. All of these little bits to also adjust the heighting, I assume. If we pop one of these out and give it a bit of a pull, you see it extends. So you have got a lot of adjustability on this, which is so cool. So I'm going to just pop that down at the moment. Ouch. Okay, loosen the screw on the middle pole and extend it to the height you want. As I just showed you, that's possible. The installation of the soft tube. Oh my goodness. There's so much stuff that you can do with it. Oh. So loosen the screw on the end of the soft tube. I guess the soft tube is the light. I'm so scared to actually put the light on there. Oh my god. So loosen the screw at the bottom of the ring light base. Attach the ring light to the soft tube and tighten the screw again to secure the ring light. To achieve different photography events, soft tube can be bent over to some degree. Is this the soft tube? Is this a bending? Or is it... Oh! No way, don't tell me it bends when you do that. No, it doesn't bend when you do that. How does it bend? In the picture it bends. How does it bend? I'm baffled. Do I need to have this in there? I guess I do. It looks like I do. Yeah, you definitely need to put this on there. So you basically unscrew this, and then you have to somehow pop it onto here. I guess you've got to loosen it some more until it sits snug, and then you can tighten it up again. Now they seem to say that this bends, but this ain't moving nowhere. And I'm not forcing it and breaking it after spending all that money. Now that already seems really tall. Like, that is really tall. Like, on my floor compared to where I sit. Sorry, I'm gonna bring you around a little bit. Like, this is where it's at. Oh God. That's a bit insane. So yeah, once you've done that, then you can put on the ring light. Which again, I'm really scared about. I'm so nervous about everything because this is just so precious and valuable. Oh, so those clips are for the actual light itself. So there's little spare clip things to hold the light in place. This moves, which is a bit scary. Ooh. So again, you've got to unscrew this little thing at the bottom here. And there's a little screw inside which then opens up. I really shouldn't be doing this, like holding it up with one hand, but hey ho. Do it for the content. I'm going to try and get that little baggie of silicone out of there, because it is silicone, isn't it? Or silica, I should say, not silicone. And then this gets placed right at the tippity top. Oh god, this seems so unsteady. Oh, this makes me so nervous. Oh. Okay. There's a little bit of wobble in there. And again, this just seems really high up. It's so tall. Like, you can't even see it in the camera shot. It's just like all the way up here. So this is gonna be really fun to try. But yeah, so that's those. Okay, so now we're on to these bits. It says first to mount the bottom piece, which is this one, because it has that extra bevel. I think it's called a bevel. Whereas the other ones are just simply rounded. It does have a round piece on this bottom one. So I'm gonna have to stand up to do this. I'm probably gonna cut all of this out because this is so nerve-wracking. Okay, so I've got that on now. It's a little bit intimidating because you do have to put a little bit of force on there, and it does feel like it's going to break at some points, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, because I've seen a lot of like comments online about this particular thing, where like people have said, oh, it's really difficult to put them on, but I think I've done it right. They feel on, so it's pretty much ready now. I'm just going to have a look at the rest of it. So it says about the installation of a mirror, which you can do. Place the semicircle mirror in the centre. Does it come with mirrors? I don't remember that being a part of this. Yeah, I don't know whether that's like an extra thing that you can totally like get, is like specific mirrors. A mirror with a cold shoe can be mounted on the ring light via the cold shoe mount. Which is what's already on there. You can get a smartphone holder, placeable head, blah 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 blah, and you can also put tablets on there also. So I think the only thing left to do now is pop this back on it, and hopefully our camera will actually fit, because if not, this will be a bit embarrassing. So I'm gonna do that now, and then after we will be in a different place. So fingers crossed this works. Holy crap. So we're a little bit different here at the moment. Obviously the light is not even on yet. Oh god, I'm really nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I did manage to somehow lower it a little bit more. I don't particularly know, like maybe if it was a bit further away as well, because my room is like not that big. Obviously I can sit further back now, which is nice, and still great. So this is it off. I'm just gonna turn it straight on. We're gonna see what's happening. Takes a little while. Holy crap. So I think it's gonna take a little while of adjusting to this. This is insane. Holy crap. I feel blinded almost, but at the same time I feel like, oh, I'm so gorgeous. So professional. And you can definitely see it in the back. This is probably going to be the only annoying thing about having a mirrored wardrobe, is that it's just, you know, going to bring a lot of the light onto that. So I'm kind of going to probably just give you a little bit of a like side-by-side viewing of just what it looks like, because it is insanely bright. It is dimmable apparently, but I haven't yet worked exactly. Okay, that definitely looks dimmer. So that's like full intensity. And that's much dimmer. So I probably would use it at the dimmer state, because I don't want to like completely ruin the background. I want you to still see the room and, you know, enjoy it. So I'll probably do first like a side-by-side of the really bright version versus my normal version, and the dimmed version versus the normal version. So yeah. So I might as well finish using, you know, the actual camera and the actual lighting, because I definitely can see the difference. Like even from afar, I can see such a huge difference. It's insane. You can pick up like every little detail on my face. So I'm like kind of like, oh my god, don't look at my skin. But hey ho, now you get to see me in high definition. But yeah, I'm loving this light. It's a little bit bulky, I guess, because obviously I'm not someone who has a big up studio ready to film in. I literally just film in my bedroom. But would I recommend something like this? Absolutely. If you're like looking to either do like really good high quality photographs, if you're like me and do a lot of makeup kind of videos and something like that, this lighting is really going to help, because natural lighting is sometimes nice, but obviously you can tell by the outside it's not nice. It's dark, so you can't actually see a lot of the stuff that I do. So hopefully from now on you'll actually be able to really like see a lot more of like the makeup stuff that I do. I will not lie, it does take a little bit for your eyes to adjust to this kind of lighting, because it goes from nothing to like 100 real quick, and especially if you go full on, it, you know, can really strain your eyes. So I'd probably say, you know, as much as it's good to have lighting. Like, try and break up your filming when you're doing it, because you don't want to end up with, you know, eye damage. And don't look directly into the lights, you know. That's what these things are for. It's actually diffusing the light a little bit, so it's not as harsh and aggressive. It's a lot more soft and amps it up for you. I won't be trying the orange lighting in this video, just because I think you can tell already, like, this is an incredible light. I will be linking this down below. Overall, I'm honestly super impressed by this. Did not expect to be as impressed as I was, going by like the reviews that I've seen online, even on like Amazon where we bought it from. I was a bit skeptical as to whether it was going to be as good as I was hoping for. It's definitely bigger than I imagined. I didn't know exactly what I was looking to get, and it can be even bigger than what I was expecting. Like, I've had to fully splay out the legs just so that it's like a decent enough height for me, but honestly I think this could really work for some people, especially if you're like higher up, because my bed's quite low. So if you're like higher up in the sky, then this is going to be so good for you. And I believe they do desktop like versions so that you can just sit at the top of your desk. But yeah, definitely worth a look into if you are dedicated enough to be, you know, purchasing this stuff, because it is, for some people, a little bit higher up in like the price range. Can't remember exactly how much this was, but it's not enough to break the bank, but it is enough to have to think about, you know, is it going to be a serious investment that's worth it? For myself, obviously I do videos a lot, so I was like, yes, I need this in my life. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you here now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, of course, let me know. Before I go though, just to mention, I will be doing another live show on Friday the 18th of January. So make sure you're checking out my social media links, which you will see at the end of this video. Or you can totally check out on my channel page. Basically, I do these live shows and I have some really awesome guests lined up. So for more details on that, check out the social media, and yeah, hope you enjoy that. And I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Peace out, bitches.